Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. The NAACP says this was an incitement to violence. Do you know what's really going on here? The president is being mocked. Every single president in American history has been mocked. Go back and take a look at some of the things people said about Lincoln or Nixon or Ford or, both of the Bushes and Clinton as well. This guy just can't stand it. And do you know the quote that's going around today? C.S. Lewis said, above all else, the devil cannot stand to be mocked. This is a president whose staff apparently believes he cannot be mocked. And if he is mocked, folks like the NAACP will say, you must be investigated because you're suggesting violence. It was a rodeo clown. They're great. And there are a lot of rodeo clowns who've worn a lot of masks of famous people like Hillary and George W., and they didn't pitch a fit about it. I don't see why people are doing it on behalf of this president.
You're not calling the president a devil, though, Lars, just to be clear.
Well, no, I'm not.
I think
I'm just saying it's a
Martha.
handy quote
he made
for
a very
that purpose.
clear comparison.
Well, if he did, he did. But I just want to make it clear if that's what you did. It's a comparison. Okay, so Jehmu,
it's a comparison.
Jehmu, is this misguided on the part of the NAACP? Should they be concerned about other things?
Absolutely, it is misguided. Look, the NAACP has jumped the shark on this one. They do really great work in communities around the country, but this is, I agree with you, Lars, it's ridiculous. I don't agree with you comparing the president to the devil, and I think that one of the issues we're facing is that, yes, this isn't our first rodeo, as Vern Gosdin said in that beautiful country song. This is not the first dog and pony show when it comes to mocking presidents, when it comes to critiquing presidents, but the hypocrisy, Martha, is on both sides. Remember the Dixie Chicks, and when there were so many conservatives who were like, you can't say anything against President Bush, we're going to smash your albums, but liberals have to remember when Game of Thrones decapitated George Bush, they loved it. Behind closed doors, they were all cheering for it. Come on, this is outrageous.
I happen to think that, that it's in bad taste all around. Most of these examples that you all are bringing up, we live in a free country. You have the right to do it. It's everybody's, ability to sort of judge it and say, I don't think that's a right thing to do in terms of the President of the United States. Go ahead, Lars.
Martha, listen, Chevy Chase made a whole career out of portraying an accomplished athlete named Gerald Ford as being a clumsy klutz. He mocked the president. That's not in bad taste.
I agree with you. Everybody agrees that the presidents get mocked. But, Peggy Noonan brought up something very interesting in a piece that was about health care, actually. But she talked about this thing. And she said, he should have, about the president, she said he should have the press office issue a release that says that his reaction to finding out that a rodeo clown was rudely spoofing him was so what? Say he loves free speech, including inevitably the decision directed of him.
Yes.
And he also said, don't fire, tell him, the president should stand up and say, don't fire this guy. Don't be ridiculous, right? Jehmu, why doesn't the president or the press office do that?
He's too narcissistic to do that. He's too narcissistic to do that.
Lars, come on now. I'm sure the president is in Martha's vineyard, and he's looking at this situation, and he thinks it's ridiculous. But this president is also the most threatened president in the history of this country.
Oh, he is not.
So we do have to respect an office more.
I thank you. I'm about to get cut off, guys. Great conversation. We'll see you next.